Hi, not your average grandma here, and I wanted to make a video because I have been very inspired by a book that I'm reading, and it's called Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. And there's a section in it that has truly spoken to me, and I wanted to share it. It's about using empowering words versus disempowering words. And so a lot of us, the words we use are disempowering. And so I wanted to share with you how you could turn that around and some of the words that you can use to replace the disempowering words. So I wanted to also start by just some facts that he shared that I thought were fascinating. So the English language, apparently, according to Compton's encyclopedia, has 500,000 words, at least 500,000 words. Other sources have the English language at 750,000 words. So, and apparently, the English language has twice as many words than any other language. And the closest language with that many words is German, which has half as many words, 250,000 words. So, gosh, and when you think about it, how many words do you use? And what he said is that the average person uses a half of 1% to 2% of those words. So you're really only using a couple thousand of those words. Seriously. And I think I'm probably less than that. So, do you ever struggle to find a word? And, there's so many words that can just make, your mind go places that just ordinary words don't. And so the other thing that he said is that there are twice as many words that describe negative emotion than positive emotion. So it's a wonder that we maybe are less happy than we should be. So one of the things that he says is to think of three words. So think of three words that you use a lot and replace them. Make a commitment that you are not going to use those words for 10 days. And whenever you find yourself using those words, use the replacement word. Use a word that is a more empowering version of that word, a better word. So I have some examples for you. So he shared some examples. So if you are saying, I'm angry, I'm really angry today, instead, say, I'm disenchanted today. I'm disenchanted. What a great word. Then it changes your whole state. So that's part of what he says is you want to get your state into a more empowering state. So another one is, I feel afraid. I'm afraid of something. Well, how about I'm uncomfortable? So uncomfortable is like a good place to be. So they say the more you're uncomfortable, you just, it's not a bad thing to be uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable is like thinking outside the box. So another one is I'm depressed. So people sometimes say, oh, I'm just depressed. Well, how about I'm just not on top of it? That's a lot more positive than I'm depressed. So, just the word depressed is depressing. Another one is I'm pissed off. And so a replacement word he uses is I'm tinkled, which I think is really funny. So, and some of these words are meant to make you laugh. It's meant to kind of shock you into like, a better state. So another one is I'm exhausted. A lot of people say that, all the busy life that we lead, I'm exhausted. So how about saying instead, I'm recharging. I'm recharging, It gets your mind feeling like, a little more energized and maybe less exhausted. So I like that. One thing that I use a lot, and I use this when I do a workout, is I say, I hate this. Do you ever, you have to do this set of workouts, and one of the workouts is your least favorite, and it's just trying to get through it, and you're just like, I hate this. And so instead say, I prefer whatever, So instead of like, I hate this and dwelling on that, so now when I feel that, I'm going to say I prefer, and I'm going to think of the things that I prefer and put my mind in that other place. So that's one of my words. Lazy. I'm feeling lazy. How about I'm storing energy? How about, let's see, overwhelmed. I'm challenged, or I'm in demand. I'm overwhelmed. I'm in demand. That's kind of a great, word to replace overwhelmed with. So I'm looking at this book and cheating, but some other ones. Let's see. I'm scared. So people, we talked about afraid a minute ago. I'm scared. How about I'm excited? Because, there is excitement with being scared. I'm stressed. People say I'm stressed. I'm energized. I'm stupid. Do people say I'm stupid to themselves? Probably. Instead, say I'm discovering. I thought that was super great because, gosh, maybe you don't know something, so you're discovering it. So it's all about learning. That's painful. I feel pained or whatever. You have this painful feeling that I feel uncomfortable. So some of these we're using more than once. So these, it's a great, idea that you can actually take a word and change how you feel and make, put your mind in a more positive space. So, and I want to just read you this quote that he writes in the book. People with an impoverished vocabulary live an impoverished emotional life. People with rich vocabularies have a multi-hued palette of colors with which to paint their experience. So all I would like you to do, and the reason why I did this video, is to just enrich your experience with empowering words. And again, pick three that you use a lot, and replace them. And every time you say that word to yourself over the next 10 days, replace it, and then see how you feel. So hope this helps. It's really helped me a lot, so I wanted to share it. Bye.